Okay, I can't remember how long it's been since I did a recording last, and I apologize for the heavy movement and everything else. It's Saturday, April the 19th, and I wanted to record this just because it's later in the day. Actually, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. I've spent the day trying so hard to do my homework. It's a 4-page paper. It's got lots of definitions. It's called a definition matrix. It's worth 100 points in my poli-sci class. And I have worked all day. I'm not kidding. I have sat at this computer since this morning. The only time I wasn't doing something specifically related to the schoolwork was when I was making my breakfast or my lunch, or when I read my Bible this morning. I did watch some movies. I got distracted so easily, so I guess I shouldn't count that as time that I was working on my stuff, but I was supposed to be. That was my goal, and I'd look over at my paper and I think, okay, I need to do this, so I would try to open up the page that I needed to in my online book, and I'd get distracted by something else, and then I would get distracted by something else, and then I would get distracted by something else. And that's what I mean by when I say I worked all day on it. I've tried to do my work, and this is a really good example of a trigger, of a reaction to some substance. I have no clue what got me this time or what's wrong with me right now. I only want to try to think back. My uncle was over the other day, so it's probably what it was. In any case, this is the type of stuff on my Social Security appeal where they turned me down. They wrote down things like that no doctor had seen me when I was sick. Okay, thank God. Thank you, Lord. I'm not laying on the floor seizing. I'm not bleeding internally. I'm not bleeding through my nose. I'm not passed out. I'm not running around the room naked screaming. I mean, I'm not doing anything really, really dramatic. But my mind isn't working. And it is so frustrating. And this is something that, unless you really knew me really well, and you were sitting in the room with me, and you were watching me and paying really close attention, you wouldn't know. I can't focus. I'm like staring out the window all the time. I'm even having a hard time looking at the camera right now. And all I can do is just sit, and my brain wanders, and I watch TV or I watch a movie, and next thing I know, I'm halfway done with it, and I've missed part of it. I try to look something up on the computer. I get off on rabbit trails, and I'm not kidding. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 4 answers. Now, granted, they're long answers. They're 3 to 4 sentences per answer, but there was a time when I could have whipped this paper out in a day, no problem. And it's 4 pages it's probably going to be 3,000 or 4,000 words by the time it's all done. And I'm not there anymore. And unless you're in my head with me, you don't know this. And it is so frustrating because it's hard for me to articulate. Yeah, I can use the word articulate because in my regular vocabulary, I use that word all the time. My children use the word articulate and inanimate by the time they were in 3rd grade. We always have been a very big vocabulary family. So for me to use that word is not a big deal, but there are times people hear that and they think that I'm fine because I'm using big words, but I'm only using one big word every 5 or 6 sentences, whereas I use big words all the time, and it's hard for me to make people understand what it's like in my brain to know that I'm not what I used to be, and that I can't think like I'm supposed to, and I can't keep on subject, and I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid part of the time, and it is so frustrating, and it's debilitating in the fact that I can't retain new information, like to work at a new job or to try to work at a job. And if I can't focus, I'm staring out the window, how can I do a good job? I used to have, when I tried to work for J-Lodge, I couldn't focus long enough to do my job. It's no wonder I only lasted 3 months. I know I'm whining. I can hear it in my voice. I'm whining. I know I should be grateful I'm alive. I know I should be grateful I have a house. And I am. I am really, really grateful. I'm thankful. But I've lost part of me. And I'm really angry with Social Security because they're saying I'm faking this because they don't see something. I mean, God forbid, I'd hate for like my hand to fall off or something, but that's what it would take for them to say, oh, you got something wrong with you. No, man, I got something wrong with me, and I can hear it, and I can see it, and I can feel it. Maybe if I get a good day, y'all can see that. I'll keep trying to remember to film every day. I've already missed like 6 days or whatever. But I'll try to keep filming so maybe you can see what I look like on a good day. But anyway, this is me today, Saturday. It's the day before Easter, and I'm really lonely and I'm really sad. And this is the other way that this is debilitating, because I am so fucking depressed. Sorry for the language. I am so sad. I watch that outside, you can see my neighbor kids, and and I can hear them playing, and my friends are all out posting on Facebook all the things they're out doing, and I'm stuck in this house because everybody has to wear their scented crap, and I can't go out and be in it. And I really miss me. I miss who I was. I miss my old life. And I have to deal with that grief, and I have to deal with that depression every day. Yeah, nothing's wrong with me. I'm just faking, right?